What are we doing today?
So I'm just unhappy with what I have. First of all, that regrowth. I think the main thing for me, whatever we do today, I just don't want to differ from my root. Like I don't want it to be like a 6-week touch-up sort of situation.
Okay. When you say that, you're meaning you don't want to be darker than what you are naturally, so when it grows out, you don't have any harsh lines.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. But knowing that whatever we put over the top of this could potentially fade in 6 weeks' time and become visible again.
Yeah.
Until this grows out a little bit longer and we can refoil it up higher and get you a little bit of a softer blend line through there, you may need to touch it up in 6 weeks' time.
Yeah, okay.
But
to get it through.
Yeah, but I think you should be fine. If anything, it might go a little bit golden over this line here.
Yeah.
Potentially not, but I'll show you hair care products to look after that.
Yeah.
What is the goal with the ends color? What do we dislike about it right now and we want to change?
I don't mind the actual color, but I'll show you what I had.
Yeah, I would love inspo.
This is what I originally asked for.
Okay, can we show the camera? Originally like this. What is it about that photo that you like?
I like that it was still brown.
Yes.
Like you wouldn't look at her and say she's blonde.
Yes.
But it has like cute dimensions throughout the hair.
Right. Yeah.
But obviously like that's not what color my hair is now.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Like,
and also, the cut plays a huge role.
Yeah.
So can you see how her long pieces around the front here, you've actually got shorter pieces around the front here.
Yeah.
So where that starts to actually add in lightness on that photo doesn't exist in here.
True.
So you'd have to be willing to take that blonde up higher in order to get any form of face framing.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to do that?
Well, see, I don't know because I also really love that. And I feel like that's
show that one.
I feel like that's closer to what I have. Whatever you feel like.
Do you feel like there's any dimension through the ends right now?
No.
Okay. So what I need to do is actually add in a little bit more through there in terms of lightness. But I also believe I need to add in a bit more depth too.
Yeah.
Because what you're showing me here is relatively brunette. They are very different.
Yeah.
If we go look at the camera and we swipe across, we go that one and then swipe across, then that one. We can see how this one is relatively darker.
Yeah.
Are you leaning more towards the darker or the lighter?
Originally, I would have said that.
Yeah.
But because my hair looks like this now, I feel like that will suit me better. And
My
be
only thing is,
easier.
in order for that to look as light as it does on the ends, this needs to be a lot darker.
Right.
Can you see how in this, right now, the roots are very dark?
Yeah.
We're not going to go as dark as that because you've
Yeah.
just told me that you don't want...
I don't want to be super dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
that's my issue.
Yeah. So
My
I
hair colour's not like
I think the first one is definitely more ideal, where we just extend down your natural of what it is right now.
Yeah.
We add that natural color into parts of the ends here.
Yeah.
We don't really need to bleach that much if we're already adding a deeper color, because then this is going to stand out as your highlighted color.
Okay.
Which is giving me more of the first photo.
Yeah.
Which is giving me a more subtle approach.
Yeah.
That does not to say that you can't go lighter in the future.
Yeah.
You absolutely can. But I think we need to play around with...
Yeah. I think it's play.
Especially if
And I
you
trust
just
you.
had your hair color done.
Yeah.
Like pretty
When
much
was
not
that?
long ago.
Because I said
8 weeks ago.
balayage.
Yeah.
But then I said the word natural, and I think that's what made her go, that's not natural.
I
babe."
get it.
So she's foiled the whole
I mean, it
thing.
is a very natural
Yeah,
balayage.
this is, yeah.
It is a very natural
this,
balayage.
yeah.
What you have in right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we just need to add in some depth. I'm going to do a braided balayage technique. That is where I apply the root color at the top, and then we section out parts of light and dark, and then I literally apply semi-color on what we're keeping dark.
Yeah.
The rest I'm going to tone just so it's not as golden as it is now. But then again, those photos that you're showing me aren't relatively flat at all anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And then let's see how we go. In terms of haircut, what are we going to do?
My hair is just straight, no layers.
Yeah.
Nothing to it.
And are you wanting layers?
I don't know. Like, this is my natural hair. I have naturally straight hair. I air dry it.
Yep.
I don't do much to it because I'm not really good at it.
So you need something that looks good straight
Yeah,
too.
straight.
Okay.
So whatever you think, I don't care.
I would love if we
happy.
could blend in your fringe to the rest. I feel like it
hate the
starts and
fringe.
stops and it's throwing off the colour.
And it makes my face shape look weird, I think.
I mean, not necessarily. I just think that it like would make your hair feel longer if we actually do open this up
Yeah.
like this.
Yeah.
Rather than right now, it looks like we're short,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I need to give you a better blend.
Yeah.
Let's not cut too many layers throughout anywhere else. I need to give it a healthy trim. It doesn't feel the best at the end right now, so I
Yeah.
think
That's
we get
fine,
rid of
yeah.
that.
What
Yeah.
do you think?
We like layer it so it blends through the front, and then I'll very softly long layer that in the
Yeah,
middle.
that's fine, whatever you think.
That way we don't end up with any triangular shapes.
Do you think I should do like a shape thing? That's
It
like
will
a
be
face?
more like a U. The
Yeah.
thing is, whenever you're cutting layers at the front, when you bring it to the back, naturally it's going to sit
Yeah.
rounded.
I don't mind that.
Yeah.
I've never
We
had
won't
that.
do any V shape or anything like that because you'd have to take off too much from the front to go into
Yeah.
the back and you lose way too much weight.
Yeah.
Okay? Alright, leave it with me. Head back. Okay.
How
Let it feel
good.
blended again.
So good.
Yeah.
So pretty.
You have that light and depth. Now your layers actually blend in and around the front. Yeah.
So nice.
Good.
I've never loved my hair.
Aww.
Amazing.
I'm glad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's pretty. Let's take this up and have a look. You happy with the length and everything?
Yeah, it's so good.
Yes. Expensive brunette.
Yeah.
It's giving Hailey Bieber.
I give Hailey Bieber.